get some help. We need all 3 chairs. Something like that. Tell me what to do. We're live right now. Welcome to Cafe Perilous, everyone. It is quite full of peril. That, and let's say both chairs, right? Is that? Just hold it. Oh. I thought it was Oh, I look fantastic. Oh, wait. Shit. Well, we got one going live so far. For anyone who's watching at the moment, welcome to Cafe Perilous. This is Ivan. We're going to be talking in a minute. I'm going to shut off this music. It's a band practice recording a few weeks ago. I'm going to get Kevin over. I'm going to set up another one. This one's on YouTube. Ivan is my sponsor. Come over this side. You're live. This is Nat. If you get, that's Nat. Nat in the corner, we call her. I'm gonna stop the music. Our Biden's just a little irregular, but it's okay because we're 9 minutes before start time.
Nice.
None of this counts. It's not even real. It's like induction.
Thank you.
But I'm going to try and stay away from straight corporate tonight. We're going to go on to other things. I'm going to pass Kevin notes about things that I know about you. And maybe he'll ask questions, but he'll, we'll see. And so this one, I'm going to Chrome. We'll see how this looks. I'm going to go to volume. I know, if y'all can probably hear me because I'm the loudest motherfucker usually. That's Vibin right there. These are guitar pieces done by Brett. If you want any information, email us at an undisclosed email address. Or you can bury $666 in a box underground, and one of our underground agents will get to you. We'll get back to that later.
So question. Go get in your high chair and shut the fuck up.
You ain't got no high chair. That's your chair, Kevin.
Go get in your fucking high chair, dog. We'll put a chair here.
And look, we're live, but we're not live yet because it's not 10 o'clock.
I talk to him like this all the time.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
He's in New Orleans last night.
Oh, he's coming tonight?
Working a gig, he said.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, working a gig.
Well, shit.
Over here. You get a nice chair tonight.
Go, son.
Eamon's going to get.
Son, go sit down.
Myself. That's what you're. I'm going to sit next to Byron because I love him.
Son, go sit down.
And we're close. I'm going to launch this bitch.
Best show I ever saw at the Plex. Really, was Ian Hunter and Nick Ronson.
I did not see that show. I would have loved to see that.
Which one?
Ian Hunter and Nick Ronson.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't know what I saw Bad Brains there. That was fucking amazing.
So Bad Brains are always amazing.
Seen them
once. Saw Suicidal
That was a by proxy deal where somebody just asked me if I wanted to go and I went.
I got a funny story about suicide.
Look, the best thing about the show is it's professional.
They dug out.
We're live right now, but we're not.
Runs audio?
Right.
They dug out a crowd.
Look, your bikini days is over, dog.
Like,
Thought I should have.
No, they're not. My bikini days have not even begun yet. I'm going to Key West this Halloween.
Yeah, that don't mean you should do what you finna do. You gonna do it anyway, but we ain't gonna stop you.
You don't know what
Nobody gonna stop.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows
the trouble I've
I've
seen.
seen, the life cast I've streamed.
Yeah, fucking right.
Nobody knows the life cast I've streamed.
Everyone.
She's a face.
Don't encourage shenanigans, man. Don't encourage shenanigans. It's a bunch of grown fucking people, man. That's why they don't let a bunch of grown men together. That's a horrible idea. Because we got a whole bunch of ideas about dumb shit we should do. Every single time.
Okay, sign in.
All
right, and I go here.
That's how some old dude end up in the hospital with a broken leg. He's like, "What? Everybody said I should do it."
Profile support. We still got 5 minutes.
Have fun. Yeah, but you gotta be an adult tomorrow.
Wait, where'd you go? Somebody bumped the fucking camera. Somebody goddamn bumped the goddamn camera. There you are. The uterus band. The uterus fell out. It's laying on the ground. I knew an old lady with a uterus. So maybe her uterus fell out. I didn't really.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I skipped 7 times. I've got leather jacket,
Give me that desktop site.
I gave Dee Dee a white chip at LA man.
Dee Dee? Chimlowski?
No, Dee Dee Ramon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we used to score heroin for Dee Dee.
Yeah, I love Dee Dee, man.
It's full circle.
Dude,
Man. This place is magical. I'm trying. We got 4 more minutes. No problem.
Man, how the fuck that end up here with no cigarettes?
I don't know.
Every once in a while, everybody hung out in the street.
Right, hold on. I need goddamn volume.com
Sit
here.
by the board.
This is bullshit, man. There we go. Where are my goddamn glasses?
Oh, now you want to act like adult and see shit.
Fuck yeah, I saw the Dead Boy 3 and
That's not where I want to have it.
Let me read these fucking buttons.
You know,
Son of a bitch.
I read them.
I only got to see a couple of
No.
shows in CBGBs. I got to see
You gotta be kidding me.
and the voluptuous horror of Karen Black. They were fucking awesome.
Didn't do either on one of those, but I was in the tunnel. The tunnel I got to go to once.
Right.
96, I'm fucking 17. And oh my God, we think you guys are okay. So
I'm signing in, right?
hey, look, come to the label. We'll take you to the tunnel tonight.
Right.
The minute we got in, we were like, gotta get the fuck out of here.
Oh, go Here it is. Go
It's the rowdiest place ever.
Go
That's crazy.
All right, we're live, but we're not really live. We're not live. We got 3 minutes. All right, we're going to enable the M-browser web broadcaster, and we're going to allow it.
Last time you were on.
And we're going to say while using the app. That's fine.
I love Killer Mike because Killer Mike used to be in New York in the tunnel.
Okay.
And nobody ever asked him anything.
That's a smart cat.
Oh, wait. What do I do?
You can't fuck with him.
Let's fuck it up. I am impatient.
Well, he become the best
Not
at
like,
what he does.
unlike straight
Who else I
corporate.
fucking really like?
You remember when it was just to leave and maybe Most Def
It was
and
getting all that.
a couple other cats.
You know,
Yeah.
Killer Mike is the
I
most
can see that.
respectful, conscious motherfucker there is.
Put the fucking mic level up.
Chuck D is forever.
now,
Mic level is up.
Chuck D used to come to
Let's see that.
the bike shop I worked
Yeah,
at.
well, Chuck D
everything
Chuck D
up,
grew
all
up
the
in
way up.
the 60s and 70s
Thank
where
God.
right
Okay.
here we should have come
It's
together.
not gonna be the greatest
Everything
sound.
died.
Right,
All right.
and we were coming together.
All
Yeah,
right.
and then he's like, "What the fuck happened?"
Let me see where you motherfuckers
He-
are. All right.
But he was the first one to be like, "Yeah, this shit got
I'll put
sideways."
this like this, like go down. Ivan, where are you? You're over there. Wait. Oh, that's you. Okay. Kevin.
Yes.
I gotta back up further. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Gotta back up further. It's okay, we got 2 minutes.
I'll never forget Chuck D.
Well, we're live on YouTube right now.
Go off the
Just not
gangster
well.
rappers. He went off and that's where he came up.
Can I go sit over there? Or you gonna go sit over there?
That's my seat.
That's real cool.
I'll sit on the floor. I don't give a fuck.
No, you'll be out of frame. Anyway, I can only get so many people in the goddamn.
I'm not tripping about nothing.
All right, Kevin.
Yes.
All right, there you are.
Hi.
And Ivan, there you are. Okay, right. There we go. And now I start broadcasting. It's 9:59. And now I'm going to say to like simultaneously to YouTube and to volume.com. I welcome you. Quiet! God damn it! I'm just doing the intro to the show.
God damn it.
Close it hard. You come in. All right. I said, God damn it. Anyway, I'm still welcoming everyone. You come in. It's casual. I'm live on I'm multicasting right now, and it's not a podcast. It's not a goddamn live stream, although it could be considered it. It's a goddamn chaos cast. Okay? So, welcome to Cafe Perilous. And I'm going to sit down for a second. This is a little weird. I got a text message from Eamon, but I don't know what the fuck it said because we're using that phone to cast on, so I can't answer. Eamon, tune in and don't chat with us because we don't answer fucking chats. And don't email us for God's sake because I have 40,000 unread emails.
Sideways.
Let me introduce Radio K.
Hey, folks.
That's what we call a smattering.
Way to go, son. Way to
Smattering
go,
of love, which I might have gotten.
son. Way to go, son.
A lot of jokes I've got. And this is Ivan Greco. Worked at the goddamn Zestos at Peachtree and West Peachtree at one point and watched the owner smack cockroaches and throw them in the hot fire. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Well, it was the one I
Ooh. Whole nother time.
Oh, it was a long promise?
I worked at the best of the
Well, that's a little, just, they did smack cockroaches and throw them into the.
I miss my Chevy Decker.
You missed a lot of shit.
Good source of protein.
And tonight's an experiment. Oh, wait. I should turn off the AC because that's going to be a background noise. And everyone, we're using, it's an experiment to see if this is better than everything that we've always done before. I see we have a good shot of our crotches. You were supposed to look at the camera angles, I thought, but you looked at it. That's all I asked, I guess. Put your eye on it. I guess you did that.
Turn off the AC.
I'm going to turn off the AC. This is the introduction. Is it even 10 o'clock yet? I'm going to turn the AC off. It'll take a second. Off, and then off, and then off. It'll still take a moment. This is Cafe Perilous. We are located, this is like where, I don't like that camera angle.
Well, fucking fix it.
All right, well, I thought you were the camera dude. Look at that, and I want to see less crotch. Less crotch from everybody. I mean, if we could just single mine out, it would be fine. There we go, look at that. How about that? And I bet I sound fantastic right now. Nice and bright, close to the microphone. But things should cut off in a fucking second. This is the air conditioning unit, which thank fucking God is working today. I've had to flip the breaker several times. Now it's a little low. Mike, what do you think about the picture?
I kind of like it.
I'm not even looking at that one. I
like
can't
it.
see that one, it's too small, but it's going.
What do you need
Someone might
to do?
have said something over there, but I can't respond to anyone because I'm too busy setting up this very simplified.
I like the
Setup.
tunnel. I like the art.
It is nice to see the art.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. The peanut gallery must be quiet.
Sound,
Yeah.
sound of silence there.
Alright.
Oh, the sound of silence. That was Arlo Guthrie, right?
What?
That's not how the
Look,
song goes.
sometimes I get possessed by the spirit of a southern debutante cunt.
Oh shit.
No, I dated her.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was Foghorn Leghorn.
Look, okay, see,
Oh yeah.
I see.
I didn't know he was a cunt.
I forgot I was in the Queen again.
But you could I think it can be tilted down a little bit. I'll work on that thing. But Vyman, all right, last time we were here, we talked about you didn't just we talked about some stuff, basically Straight Incorporated, where we met. But we didn't talk about how you got there and some other things. So, and Kevin and you haven't met, and he enjoyed the interview that we had until the audio cut out.
Right.
Y'all have that?
So you fucked up the audio.
I fucked up the audio. Yes. It's generally fucking you. So now I'm doing the experiment tonight is I'm using fucking the easiest setup and it took me no time to do. And it'll probably be better unless the sound sucks. We'll see when I look back at it at another time if it fucking measures up or not, but it'll probably be better than what I do. But the other stuff I do can do more.
But look how
But I don't need it.
Look how pretty those three men
You
are.
look fucking fantastic.
Am I
Oh my God, and there you are right there.
Really?
You look great.
There's
And
three-
jeez, holy shit, I look fantastic.
Well, you got long, pretty hair like a girl.
All right, I'm gonna write down your
His hands is
Like a-
soft and
like
soft.
I say fuck you to both of you with your hair.
Like a lady.
All right, dude.
Do you know Foghorn Leghorn has one of my favorite sayings? That boy is about as sharp as a bowling ball.
Oh.
Another one. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
So y'all watch that shit, though.
Oh yeah.
All
Nice kid, but a little on the dumb side.
right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm writing down a note. It takes. I'm just gonna hand a fact about Vyman to Kevin, and then y'all can just talk about it. If Kevin can read my handwriting,
I can read your handwriting.
that's weird. Because you know I ain't educated very well.
So you actually chased down a bicycle thief and held him at gunpoint.
I did, and it was several times, but yeah.
Where was that at?
Well, I worked at a bike shop in Midtown, and we would occasionally get ripped off by thieves and everything, and the owner
Which
and I.
skate shop?
It was called Skate Escape Bikes. It's not there anymore.
It's been there. It was there for a long time.
Yeah, it was. And
No crazy lose.
no, we had a skateboard shop and a skate shop and a bike shop, and we had some gentlemen grab a couple of bikes and knock down some people down, and
some odd ones.
and we chased them down, and I held them at gunpoint for the cops.
And then he got to say one of his favorite lines that he'd been waiting to say, which is that. You go ahead. You finish it.
Well, it was a line from a movie, and when I saw the movie, I was like, I hope one day I get to say this to somebody. And it was from New Jack City. And
Of course.
And I was holding the gun on the guy on the ground, waiting for the cops to get there. I told him, I want to shoot you so bad, my dick is hard.
Yeah.
And I said, you want my turkey? You want my turkey? You want my turkey? Hook me up. Hook me up. All right, I have a tendency to overtalk. So I'm gonna give this to and I want y'all to discuss this while I go and do other things.
No. You have to be part of this.
I'm part of it, and no matter what.
How?
No, I'll come back. But start it.
You were buried alive.
I was indeed buried alive.
Tell me the
The
story.
fuck?
Well, Rob and I,
How much
I did it.
How much dirt is
I
that?
built the
That's what I
car.
want to know.
we built the coffin.
We built the coffin. I nailed it shut.
You did. You nailed the lid on the
That's a
coffin.
lot of fucking dirt. You big as fuck.
Well, so, it's a lot of trust. It's a lot of trust.
That's a lot of fucking dirt, dog.
It takes a lot of trust to let your friends bury you alive
It's true.
in a coffin and know
No
that they're
matter
going to
how
dig you
little
up.
amount. We almost did it.
I'm still trying to
Yeah.
put this
I think you
together.
gotta tell the story about it.
Well, it was, and I have to give Rob the credit for the genesis of the idea. Rob came up with the ultimate Halloween prank. We started telling people that we had found a grave out in the woods, and it was near the old witches' coven,
Right across from Ravenswood.
Ravenswood.
Which was before they had made Freedom Park,
Yeah.
and
And
it was
a
still
bunch of
like
woods back there.
the post for the highway that got stopped down, and it was just wild wood over there, and up in there.
And we started telling people that we were going to go dig up this grave on
We found a
Halloween.
witch's grave.
And we figured it was probably a witch's grave, and we were going to dig it up on Halloween. And we started spreading this around about a month before. And we had people that were like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to go." And as it got closer to Halloween, people started like dropping off. They're like, "Fuck no, I'm not going.
We're going
You guys,
tonight."
you can't do that. We're not, this is messed up, man. You need to call the cops or whatever and tell them you found a grave."
No, we're gonna go dig it
No,
up.
we're going to go dig it up. We're going to dig it up.
Dig up this witch's grave.
And so like a week before, I started telling people, I'm not going, that's bad mojo. I'm not fucking, you guys can go dig up the fucking grave all you want. I'm not
I'm not
going.
doing that. That's fucked. I forgot about that part.
So nobody
That's
was
fucked up,
expecting me
though.
to do
I've
that.
seen the place. I'm not going.
Yeah, I saw it. It's a fucking grave, and I am not digging it up. I am not part of this shit. You guys can do whatever you want to do, but I'm not going.
Oh, that's Kelly. Hold. Just keep that continue.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, I think we have to let.
No, continue.
All right. So anyway,
We're on live streaming.
so a lot of people started dropping off, and actually the fear was that everybody would drop off and there would be no victims for this greatest Halloween prank of all times. But there were a few people that committed to going, and so that morning, the morning of Halloween, Rob and I built a plywood coffin, and that evening we had some friends. My old roommate Todd and Sean O'Reilly helped, and we went and dug the grave, and we put the coffin down in the ground, and put with the lid off of it. And Rob got in his station wagon. Was it the Mount? Was it the Plymouth?
Did I have the mountain or did I have the quantum still?
It might have been the Quantum. It was some kind of a station wagon.
VW
Because you had
Quantum, the red quantum.
yeah, because it had the.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
That's
the
before I
coffin.
destroyed that vehicle.
And so Rob went to go get the pigeons, all the victims, and we put the coffin, and we gave him
And,
some time.
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
I was trying to give, because we hadn't finished digging the hole completely.
Right.
So I was trying to give ample time to pick up the victims and get enough time for you to get buried and we wanted 6 inches of dirt on top, if I remember correctly.
It was more than that.
I know, but I wasn't there to supervise that part, but that's
I
what
don't
I
even
said.
know how much dirt
So
that is.
It was quite a bit of dirt, but
Enough to kill a man.
How much dirt does it take to bury this big motherfucker? That's a whole nother thing.
We didn't wait.
I wouldn't have been
That wasn't the point.
But anyway, so
He was running out of oxygen though.
So-
He was trying to smoke cigarettes.
No.
He had a
We
candy
left-
bar.
Think.
we left the lid off and let Rob go get the
I went and got the
the
victims.
Yeah.
and when we figured we had enough time had passed,
Like
I got
45
in.
minutes, and I gave it another 10 minutes.
and at this time I had
Oh,
long jet black hair, so I pulled it over my face, and I was wrapped in a black sheet like this, so nobody could see who it was. So then they nailed the lid of the coffin on, and then buried it under the dirt, maybe a foot of dirt. It wasn't very deep, but I was buried alive, and I had a flashlight. I was reading a book down there, passing the time.
Smoking cigarettes, then his cigarette lighter with light.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's
There
not a
was
lot of
not enough
oxygen,
oxygen.
in here, you know.
There wasn't enough oxygen in the coffin.
So
Sean
anyway,
O'Reilly, who broke my nose, had to jump
up and down
up
on
and
to
down
kind
on
of
the top.
pump some air into
pump
the.
air into it.
And anyway, so I'm there, and I hear the shovels.
Finally, yeah, we
The
get
shovels start digging, and it's getting louder and louder as they're
we
getting
had
more
to
and more
dig it
dirt
out,
off.
and then we had to pry the
And
nails
then there's
open.
the thunk on the lid of the coffin. And
What is wrong with you?
hey, you know,
Yeah.
if you're gonna fucking do a prank, do it right.
Well, are we having
So-
a question?
So anyway, they clear all the dirt off the lid of this coffin. And they're prying the lid off.
Prying the lid off, we nailed it shut.
And then the beautiful thing is that we had this flashlight that we were using to dig the grave, and the batteries were almost dead, so it was just this feeble yellow glow. We couldn't have planned it any better. It was just barely any light at all. And they pulled the lid off, and they're shining the light on me, and I'm all curled up like this. And Rob goes, now this is probably going to smell really bad. So everybody holds your nose. So everybody gets in really close. They're all holding their noses. And Rob gets down in the coffin. He puts his foot down and next to me. He gets down, he starts poking at my face. And he goes, oh, this is so weird. Check this out. And everybody got in really close.
Oh my God.
Came right out. And I grabbed Rob and I went, and I threw him down. And everybody fucking scattered.
Mainly, everyone went, but Chris Baker, he denies it. He left his girlfriend. He left her. He ran faster than anyone, like 40 feet back. I peeked behind a tree to see what was happening. He denied. He's like, I was scared. To this day, he's
Chris left his girlfriend standing there to deal with the fucking zombie herself. And it's like, you know, everybody was running, and then they heard us laughing. And so everybody like turned around.
It was fucking Lisa.
Lisa, yeah.
Lisa.
She pissed herself. Her pants were wet. You know. And she's like soaked.
That's a code yellow.
And she's like, I wasn't scared.
You
We don't even know.
You let your homeboy bury you for yeah.
That's maybe why he ran 40 fucking feet.
You
don't think we don't remember that, Chris Baker, if you ever see this. You deny it. He'll deny it if you ask him.
Did they break up like a week later, or they've been together?
No, they stayed together for a little while.
Yeah.
But they ain't together now.
Never forget when you left me with the zombie and you took off.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking to me about
No.
specifically about something I had done. I was like, oh shit. What was it that I gotta get my pen, so I gotta write Kevin another note. Y'all just discuss while I write. I'll go find out another fun fact about Ivan, and I'm gonna go assist with the customers that are here.
All right.
We've developed a line. We are in Java Lords. Sometimes it looks backwards when it's shown, but when you watch it back, it's reversed.
It's fucking.
Isn't that weird? Does that seem right to you?
It seems kind of backwards.
How long you known Rob?
Oh, 35 years? Yeah, 1985.
Fuck.
Went to a lot of shows together.
What do you do now?
I'm a bicycle mechanic. And a amateur, sort of semi-professional photographer.
Hey, I like photography.
And a sculptor.
I don't think it's cool. So,
Sounds like a dry spot. Writing down another fact.
Dude, Rob's writing down another fact.
Yes.
See, that's gripping TV right there. Rob writing down facts on paper.
let me ask you this. Rob told me, well, you told me, you are a hardcore punk, were you?
That pretty much. I mean, I love that shit, you know.
It was kind of a pussy pause, but whatever.
You know, Green Day, you know.
Hey.
You know.
No, he predates me for hanging out in the Metroplex.
I only got to go to the original, the Blood Bank Metroplex once.
You ever go across the street?
To the warehouse? Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Saw some.
You shot a man for snoring?
Whatever?
You shot a man for snoring?
No.
I haven't once such. I thought
I shot a man
for snoring.
just for snoring.
All right. I thought that was. I'm not sure about all of these, but most of them I think are true. Here comes another one.
Oh boy.
What do you think about it?
Gripping television.
I'm gonna just go B-man from now
So
on.
tell me what was the best punk show you've seen in Atlanta?
I don't know. I mean, the Metroplex was so much fun.
It was.
Because it was like the place where you didn't have to be fucking 21 to go. I mean, we saw the Exploited there, we saw TBH there, we saw the Bad Brains, Motorhead, Suicidal Tendencies. I mean, just so many fucking amazing shows. Saw 7 Seconds, Circle Jerks,
7 seconds of the show.
and all the local bands. Rob's band, Ghost Story, played there.
You drew my first T-shirt.
Yep.
I heard you still have the screens for that. Is that true?
No, I got lost in the house fire. That was one of the many things.
I thought it was
that got lost in the
bullshit.
house fire. But we saw all the great local bands. Anti-Heroes played there. Drink your beer, join us, get another beer. That's right. That's right.
I got a question. Did the Cognac ever come to?
Yeah, saw the Cro-Mags at the Flex. Saw Gore was supposed to play at the Flex, but they didn't show up, and there was a riot out front. That was fun.
Well, that wasn't anything new for the Metro.
I thought that was Venom.
I didn't.
Venom didn't show up either.
I didn't go to the Venom show.
And you know, this James Reed, he's been hanging out here. He's doing sound at the Star Bar now. He ran sound for War for 10 years on the road.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, didn't know that.
So we saw.
Part of the scene now.
Yeah. We saw the Butthole Surfers there. Saw. I mean, it was just so many. There was like a show every week, and it was $7 or $8 or $10.
There were so many shows I saw there. You know?
Yeah, you just knew that there was going to be something good happening, you know. And
But I still stand. I saw Ian Hunter and Mick Ronson, who was David Bowie's guitar player,
yeah,
play there. It was fucking fabulous. It's fucking awesome.
well, Morrissey killed Mick Ronson, so fuck Morrissey. You know? Oh yeah, I saw the Meatmen there. Saw the Meatmen at the Flex.
And you suck.
Yeah.
War of
Actually,
the
I
Superbikes.
saw the Minutemen there.
It was War of the Superbikes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the World of the Superbikes tour.
Say yes to drugs.
Yeah, and he had his helmet "Oh Sin" on.
The Meatmen, no way. You can't play them anymore. No way. It's the War of the Superbikes. I mean, but really,
All right.
I'm okay to play. But the Meatmen, you don't see the Meatmen on a retour.
I would go. I
I
see
would go, but they're not.
Remember they had like
They
classic,
never were.
they had classic songs like "Crippled Children Suck,"
Yeah.
"French People Suck,"
He was an English teacher.
yes, "Camel Jockeys Suck."
True Grit. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez.
Yeah, saw MDC there.
Why do I come to fucking New York and Thor's not fucking here?
I mean, there's so many shows, and the 688, you know, would always have. We saw Iggy Pop there. Saw
Actually,
saw TSOL there. Saw Dead Kennedys there.
But
Saw
here's the
Black
fact,
Flag
I
there.
have-
Dead
I have a
Kennedy's done
question.
that. That's a good memory.
Oh,
What-
Jealous fucking.
what
cool.
if
That's
TSOL
good.
stands
I'm gonna slip in for a moment because the Iggy Pop show. What happened to
Oh, the head? Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw Iggy Pop at the center stage. It was 88. And I was with my girlfriend at the time. And there was this.
Elizabeth?
Lisa.
Lisa? Blonde?
No, the long black hair. Lisa.
Oh, okay, all right.
What it looked like Xena.
Were they both crazy?
There was Nancy was the crazy
Nancy.
Psycho Nancy. Psycho Nancy has Psycho
That's
Nancy
what I'm
has
thinking of.
Psycho Nancy has shuffled off this mortal coil. She's no longer with us. But at the 88 Iggy Pop show, I got into a fight with this guy who was messing with my girlfriend in the pit, and I ended up hitting him, and he backed off. So I thought it was over, and I'm right up at the stage, and Iggy is playing, and I'm an Iggy and the Stooges fan, like complete, absolute Iggy and the Stooges fan. Every Stooges song he's singing, he's like going back and forth with the microphone, and I'm singing into the mic, and
Iggy pulls his cock out and vibing just
I'm
fucking.
just, I blew it right there, just
And then he
fucking,
shit. And he's proud of it.
but,
No, it's not, that's not the true story.
but, so I feel this hand on the back of my head, and my head gets slammed down into one of the road cases on the edge of the stage, and it splits my forehead wide open.
What is it, Chunga?
No, it was the guy who was in fight that I've been in a fight with.
Fight.
No, I love Chunga to death, man. Chunga's fucking cool in my book. But this guy, I mean, this guy was a fucking pussy and he wouldn't fight, so he came up behind me and shoved my head down into this equipment case. And so I come up like this, and I had long, pretty hair like Rob back then. And you know how a scalp wound bleeds. I was
A lot.
covered in fucking blood. I mean, it was blood
And it
everywhere.
really drips
And
and
I
sprays.
looked at this girl next to me in the pit, and she looks at me like, and I'm covered with blood. And Iggy's looking at it, and he's kind of into it. He's like, oh, this is really cool. Because I'm like, you know, it doesn't hurt yet. This is good. I feel here, and I can feel my skull. And I'm like, this is going to really hurt really soon. But it doesn't hurt yet. So I'm like, well, fuck it. You know, so I just kind of smear the blood over my face and keep going. And
I actually have a story about it about 688.
all right.
All right, well, let's finish this one, and then we'll go to yours.
And then we'll go to yours.
I'm gonna mediate.
All right. So anyway, I'm having a great time. And I'm like, you know, I know I'm gonna have to go to the hospital and get my head stitched up, but I don't have to go yet. So I'm just enjoying the show. But the bouncers are like, this guy is gonna die. He's spouting blood. So they come over across the stage and they grab me and pull me out and take me backstage. And I'm like, no, the show's not over yet. And they take me backstage, and my girlfriend's back there with me, and I'm holding like a big ice pack on my head, and I'm just covered in dry blood. And I hear Iggy doing his encores, and I'm like, fuck, I'm missing the end of the show. And then the show ends, and I'm back there, and I'm like, they're like, well, you can go to the hospital now. And I'm like, please let me go talk to Iggy. And the road manager's like, hey, he's not seeing anybody. And I went, just tell him his bleeding fan is outside and wants to see him. And he goes, all right, I ask him. And he walks in, and he goes, Iggy says, come on in. So we go in and hang out with Iggy Pop for a while. And he was just fucking cool as shit. And he did some artwork on my leather jacket. He drew a picture of himself.
Oh, that's right.
I used to carry a paint pen with my jacket. I got the Ramones signatures. Danzig did artwork on both sleeves. Mike Muir from Suicidal Tendencies signed it. Stiv Bader signed it. It was just covered in artwork and signatures.
You lucky bastard.
I love Stiv. But Iggy drew this picture. I still have the jacket. It's a picture of Iggy Pop yelling, fuck you all, Iggy Pop forever, 88. And then I went to the hospital and got my head stitched up.
Yeah. Well, that's another fact. Just wait, I'll bring that up in a second. But now let's hear your Iggy Pop story.
My mother was from down here.
Mm-hmm.
Her family.
Georgia?
She was a Georgia girl.
Sometimes I get possessed by someone that talk.
Well, they lived over in the river.
But you mean that the nicest possible.
Just you.
They lived over in Riverdale.
Oh yeah.
And I grew up in the city. I grew up in New York. And I didn't understand the fact when it comes down, you got to go out with your cousin. Okay, fine. I think it was like in 11th grade. So we're riding around.
You made it to 11. I didn't.
Oh, fuck you, Mr. City Boy.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
High-Five
you
City Boy.
graduated
Too good to sleep with his own family.
Riding around with him and his friends, and I had never actually drove around in the car drinking. I'd never done that before. We drank on the,
We drank on the hood. Well, your Wales does.
But anyway, I go, so after an hour of this, I'm like, hey guys, are we gonna stop and see a band, or are we gonna talk to girls, or are we gonna do anything? And I'll never forget what this fellow went out and goes, well, we can go with Crystal and get in a fight.
The Peachtree Crystal?
No, the one in Riverdale.
Oh,
Redneck
ooh.
Riverdale.
I don't think I've ever been to the Riverdale.
And I just said,
I was some rednecks.
I didn't remember the
Actually, I
Peachtree.
said, stop the car. What? Stop the car. So I got out of the car, walked to a cab, and I go, are you on duty? He goes, yeah. He goes, I go, take me to where the weird people are. And okay, he took me to 688, and I got to see Iggy that night.
Yep.
He played 3
50-50,
nights
you
in a
could have gone to
row.
back streets or 688 that day.
That's actually,
You think?
that was my first experience of seeing Iggy.
Yeah.
And you don't kick her off in there. Talk
My
that
first
down.
punk rock show was at 688. It was the early teen show of Black Flag and
I was
85.
at that show. It was
But
85.
the
Yeah, it was
early
January,
days. I had to go to the early ones.
yeah. I had
I was
also
there.
was at that show. Yeah.
And then
Right
you
after
showed
I
me,
got out
and
of
then you
treatment.
showed me a Black Flag shirt when I first got incarcerated.
Yeah,
or
that's right.
held down in that outpatient treatment facility.
You
where
were.
they kidnapped
I
me
had
and
just
forced me down.
graduated. That was one of the first shows I
It's
saw
weird.
after getting out of
It's too
rehab.
fucking weird.
Within like 2 weeks, I
So
saw
we have, it's too
But
weird.
have you
Black
ever,
Flag, the Dead Kennedys, and Susie and the Banshees.
yeah, but have you ever gone to Crystal and gotten a fight?
No.
No.
I've seen some fights
No,
at Crystal. but
I've gone to
never
Crystal and
been
paid a
to a fight.
quarter for a goddamn Crystal.
I have too. I remember when it was Crystal for a quarter.
Crystal for a goddamn quarter.
Yeah.
But why are they square?
I don't know. I guess so that the people at White Castle.
2 all beef patties,
That's McDonald's.
lettuce, I know.
Yeah.
Can you say it?
2 all beef patties,
Lettuce.
lettuce,
Special sauce,
Pickles.
lettuce,
special
cheese,
sauce, pickles,
pickles,
onion,
sesame
sesame
seeds.
seed.
Is anyone doing that correctly?
No.
It sounds like everybody's doing little bits of it.
I pretty much think I got it.
I like McDonald's Massacre.
Oh, yeah. When the guy went,
Hamburgers, brains, all over made with cheese. Grimace took a bullet, trying through the door.
You ever seen the commercial?
Spine down on the floor.
You-
That's Coven, the second Coven, not the 60s Satanic Coven, which is also good. I'm talking about the Coven from the 80s that did like songs like Iron Dick and McDonald's Massacre. Just so you know.
You ever see where Ronald McDonald does a drive-by on the Burger King?
no.
Look it up. It's on YouTube.
You know, Rob and I saw the Mentors.
Now it's old Duchess.
We saw the Mentors at the Metroplex.
Oh,
Remember that show?
I
remember seeing
First,
you know,
you got to fight.
remember this?
You
Remember
were
this
there.
subject?
Search out every bubble
And
in
when
the
I first
land.
felt
It's better than using your hand.
You find yourself a real dumb chick.
Someone
to
to
get
go
down
down
on
on
your
your
dick.
dick. Find her.
Well, like it's like you find yourself like it's like make sure she's got a lot of class, you know. After all this, you feel her body and you feel her ass. You make sure she's got a lot of class.
Who was the guy that got killed for
Yep.
seeing?
Courtney Love for not killing Cobain for Courtney Love.
Yeah,
Yep.
who was that guy?
El Duce. Ooh! When I thought
It was El Duce, Sicky Wife Beater,
and
Dr.
Dr. Heathen Scum, who's in jail right now for rape. So it's Siggy White Beater
Sicky Wife Beater.
was in jail for rape, so he can't be here tonight. And when I first met El Duce in the square, like across from Fellini's, and he had a chick who didn't look very comfortable against the wall, like, you know, against the point, you know. And I was like, someone was like, El Duce, I don't know if you were here. I was like, ooh, El Duce, ooh. And he turned around like, still had a bit like, hey man, fucking up my scene. And the girl was like, all right, man. He stayed they came into town, stayed for a fucking goddamn month.
Lived here for a month.
Until everyone gets
Everybody was
It's not like they didn't have enough money. They had money. There's like, let's just see how far we can ride this baby. He wrote a thank you letter at the Metroplex on the bench upstairs, like in the green room. It was just like along the bench all the way around. Thanks everybody. It's like all the way around.
You know, he asked if he could stay at my place. You know what I told him? Fuck no.
And then he's like, DJ Allen, come on in. All right, wait, that's all right. I don't know what the next one says.
The yellow disaster.
Oh yeah, I had this 1978 yellow Honda Civic, little tiny car,
That he wrote.
and we beat the shit out of that car.
There was nothing like it. It was the yellow disaster.
It was all covered
stickers all over it.
covered in punk
You
rock
could see
stickers.
it. Goddamn half a mile away.
It was dented on every side from accidents. We used to take it off road and beat the shit out of it.
From behind the AA building. around trying to tell her liquor places, right?
We beat the shit out of that car, and every once in a while it would just die for no reason. Like you're like in a chase, like people are chasing you to kick your ass, and you're trying to get away, and your car dies, and it's like, I guess I gotta fight, you know?
So you ever go to?
Yeah. I saw who did I see it? I saw
That's the first place I saw Gigi Allen.
yeah, I saw somebody. I saw oh fuck. I saw a bunch of shows at Summer Reptile. I can't remember. It all blends together, but there was the Cotton Club also.
That's cool.
Saw John Doe from X on his first solo tour there. Saw the UK subs there. Saw saw a lot of really good shows.
Saw
there.
Clutch on their first tour there.
Really?
That was good.
Yeah. Rob and I saw saw Metallica when they didn't suck. Yeah.
Oh, that's when they had the 10th row.
Yeah.
And then Devin crawled over me, tripping on acid.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he turned around and just threw me down. And then I went with him.
Yeah, we all ended up at the stage like piled on top of everybody. But
Gearhead and his girlfriend.
Yep, Jerry was there and
Meatball.
remember Dave, the ghost?
Oh yeah.
You remember
No.
the ghost, the car was driving, and there was nobody behind him.
You see the Misfits?
I saw the half-ass Misfits, the Michael Graves Misfits at the Masquerade. I never got to see the original Misfits. Misfits.
We have a lot of history, fires.
I can tell.
So we've had a lot of fun over the years, man. A lot of fucking great times.
That's dead air.
Hello
Dead
there.
air.
Fill it up. I'll tell you
All right.
in just a second.
We
Here's
should
an effect.
do a punk band. Dead Air.
I like it. What's the first rule of Stroke Club?
Don't have a stroke.
Hey man, Stroke Club.
He did it.
I've done my time down that road.
I'm sure, yeah.
Stroke is something. Stroke.
I'll only tell that joke if somebody's had a stroke.
But he means it in the nicest way possible.
Someone makes a joke, I can look at you and go, I survived.
Fuck yeah, exactly.
Man, I can't remember all these stocks I did before. I had a bunch of them. I was gonna make a jar for the first time, like.
Get your ass down.
I gotta go write fucking things. I'm busy.
So tell me about flying through the air.
Oh, yeah.
Race meetings, maybe?
No, I found out, and it may come as a surprise to some people, but motorcycles and PCP are not a good mix. You would think that PCP would heighten your ability to ride a motorcycle.
Well, you can lift the log 3 times your weight. I know that.
Yeah, and your inhibitions kind of
And you can bend up.
fall by the wayside, you know.
Well, and it's
So-
amnesiac.
Yeah.
All you also kind of.
Well, no, I remember all of it, yeah.
Well, maybe because it was a
Yeah.
traumatic event.
Yeah, that's probably it.
My first memory is a traumatic event.
I had a horrible motorcycle
Mile
wreck
away from
while tripping on PCP and riding my motorcycle.
Briarcliff, like coming down, so like Kelly, but coming down from North Druid Hill to Briarcliff, that sharp turn.
It used to be a lot sharper. They were like,
They changed
radius
it, but,
of it.
and those drainage ditches, there were like houses there with drainage ditches, which they had a little cement wall about yay high.
Yeah, like a little culvert, you know, underneath the
Between every
Yeah.
driveway, a
Well,
little ditch and then a little solid piece of concrete.
I went off the
And you went a
road.
little wide.
Yeah, went into the
I hate when that
ditch,
happens.
went into the ditch, slammed into the end of the ditch, and then went over the power lines.
Oh,
And I remember, there was like this like motion. There's this
This is what I
moment
like.
as I'm flying through the air, like the power lines are under me. And I remember going, they're supposed to be above me, not
And
below
you're
me.
scootered, so it's like
Yeah.
no wind.
Yeah, it was like, it was kind of like that apogee moment, and then I fell down.
Like, oh, I'm going in. Oh shit!
No, I'm heading down, So yeah, I got
Past 2 yards.
75 feet.
It passed to all grass.
Yeah,
to
75
the
feet
street.
was where I hit, and then slid another 13 feet because they marked it.
I'm sitting here like, ow.
Yeah, so I broke my wrist. The bone ripped through my wrist.
And you know what happened? That's
Crush.
a Byron joke, by the way.
Oh no.
Remember at was it Antiques? It was Antiques, etc.
Antiques, etc.
Yeah. Who was his name? Phil.
Bill.
Bill.
Yeah.
It was Bill.
Yeah.
Because he was describing like something like, and then I went out this weekend. I was working on the chicken coop or whatever in my house, and my hand got hurt. And then Byron goes, "You know what happened?" That's your.
That was my moment where, yeah, exactly.
But he laughed.
Broke my back, broke my leg, broke my arm, all kinds of fun stuff.
Yep. And then got
Next
taken
to you,
to
I feel
Grady
like-
and then to jail and then straight.
Great.
What a fucking shitty. Or were you out
No,
before you went straight?
I was in a wheelchair for 2 months. And then
Okay, and then
I got put into rehab once I was put on walking crutches.
walking sticks.
Apparently they wouldn't take me while I was still in the wheelchair.
This is a liability. You know, straight over in about that liability. Anyway, we did straight over it last time, even though some of the audio dropped out. We can revisit that at some point. I have to go right now another. What time? How far are we into this?
We've got 20 minutes till 11.
Oh, we're good. This has been good so far, by the way.
Absolutely.
I've been enjoying this conversation.
We worked together. One time, Rob and I were delivering furniture. We worked for this antique store, and we were driving
I
along.
wonder if you're going to say one that I.
And this old man staggered out into the road. Rob was driving the van.
Right, maybe not.
And
But let's go.
he it slammed on the brakes and almost lost control of the van, trying not to hit this old man who just staggered out into the road. And Rob was so flustered, he couldn't come up with a proper insult. He just yelled, "You old fucking fucker!" And that was all he could do. Just
You fucking fucker! You left. You gave me shit for that. I forgot about that. Like very clever. You old fucking.
You
fuck,
got a
fuck,
way.
fuck,
You're a wordsmith.
All right. Well, that day for sure. If only I'd have written that down.
You got away with words.
I know. If only I'd written that down. We could still be talking about it today. But I had that Byron has seen me or facilitated me throwing what seemed like a piece of poop at a bicyclist, even though Byron himself is an avid bicyclist.
I believe it was a donut.
Well, no one knows, but for sure, especially I probably did if he tasted it, if he was brave enough. But you encourage. My point is that Byron encouraged me throwing this warmed, sitting in the in the fan when we bought them specifically to let them. Those like cheap chocolate covered donuts, and just let them warm until they were slick, and then we right. It was a different time. And I hit it threw it at a bicyclist, which Byron encouraged, even though Byron himself is a bicycle enthusiast. My next note would say, Byron once bicycled across the country.
I did. I rode a bicycle from Georgia to
Get
California.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, he did.
How long did it take you?
With another fucking drug counselor.
5 weeks. With
Bob
Bob Cotterman.
Kyron. He's
Dead.
dead now.
Dead man. Yeah, my friend Bob and I rode our bicycles from Georgia to California in 1993.
All right, well, tell me something else, because next to you, my life's been really pretty interesting. But next to you guys, I'm a babe.
I don't think you've told us enough about your life, actually, Kevin.
Well, I don't do that, so,
Well, then how are we gonna fucking know? He denied Trump a whole rally at some point, just ripped everything out. Left.
Because you have to ask.
All right, well, I'm asking, tell us your Trump story.
Donald Trump, Taj Mahal, right there on the boardwalk. So I'm doing a show for him. I'm setting up the audio, and everybody's done. We're maybe 20 minutes before curtain. And Donald Trump is walking around just looking at stuff. And everybody's kissing his ass. I'm ready to go. And he actually called over his producer, points at me, he goes, how much we paying him? Producer told me this, I'm not gonna pay him that. I'm gonna pay you this, that's it. I go, but I have a contract. And he goes, still, I'm not gonna pay you. And I was like, well, fuck you. And I walked around the stage and pulled every cable I could find, turned every dial, grabbed my bag and said, fuck you.
And told all his people working on her, wrap it up.
We're gone.
And that's only one story that I know.
And Donald's just sitting there screaming at me. I'll sue you. I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Did he end up still having to pay it because he had a contract?
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't really?
No, because I didn't fulfill my contract.
Oh, because you're all right. Well, still good on you.
I don't
Hey,
know.
but the guy has a fabulous head of hair. Gotta give him credit for
Is that his?
that lovely weasel that he wears on his head.
Oh, I thought that was
It was funny. There was something in the news with Donald.
strands of wisdom.
You know, either a bad toupee or a very good.
And you guys, everybody knows he's been indicted.
Right.
Well, you should see his face when the IRS showed up. See, Donald didn't like that very much.
Nobody likes it when the IRS shows up.
And no one likes the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, nobody expects this.
No, especially the fluffy pillows.
Bring in a comfy chair.
This chair is just a little all right.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Now, confess.
See, we have known each other a long time, bud.
Indeed.
Okay, let's see.
I've known you a long time. We just didn't really talk to each other.
Well, that's the same thing. It's like, there's been lots of people who I've been talking to recently who, like, I've been like intimate, so, you know, I, like, know them, you know, like Tom Cheshire and fucking Brent from Order of the Alley. Like, we've known each other, like, always, like,
Wait a minute.
like,
The Tom Cheshire Band just released an album. Buy it.
and what's the name of the band?
The Tom Cheshire Band.
The Tom Cheshire Band. Does that have anything to do with the Cheshire Cat?
Or the Cheshire Bridge. Or the Cheshire Bridge.
Or the bridge, Cheshire Bridge. Oh, has it got strip clubs on it?
Do not.
Does it have a silhouette?
Do not.
Does
See,
it have a silhouette?
That's how you get down the rabbit hole.
That's
That's how you end up in the rabbit hole.
Because dudes like that.
That's how you end up in the rabbit hole. Don't let them do it to you.
Who does?
Nothing.
No.
You started it.
First of all,
Look,
First
there's
of all-
nothing, the one thing I don't fucking like is unfinished business. And business is never finished.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He ain't got a thing to do with it.
No, you got it right. You got it right. There's one thing I don't like. It's
As far as I know.
unfinished
As far as
business.
I know,
And
Jesus
there's
is
not
a
a
lie.
Wait. The motherfucker said there's not a business I don't like without the one thing I don't like is unfinished business.
What I like is money over business and business over commerce. That's how I go. I roll like that.
What the
And I'm down with OPP. That's office park position.
He just wanted a bitch to put her. He wanted to put her ass on the Vetromax so he could get the copy.
And none of my work is original.
It's just her
I just-
in her lonely time.
It does hurt. It does hurt. It does hurt.
Ooh,
The
the copy backs
the
is
more
really
emotional
warm.
pain I'm in, the funnier I get.
You should go to Crystal, get in the fight.
Hey,
Yeah.
what a great
I'm only
idea.
paying a quarter for this crystal.
Let's take this
Like with the
podcast mobile.
goddamn fucking, like, it's a quarter. And why is it square? Why is it square?
Because fuckers at the White Castle know the difference between a White Castle flyer and a Crystal.
They could tell? Is which one's got the steam buns?
White Castle says, I know that.
They have steam buns?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Crystal does as well.
Yeah.
But they do, but it's not as good.
It's not the same?
Everybody knows that
Well,
White Castle.
it couldn't be, because it could be two separate sets of pants.
Now Crystal does have extra shit that White Castle don't got.
Chili cheese puffs. Sir?
I'm not arguing. You were correct.
I've never been to White Castle. I just came off the top of my head.
White Castle has what Crystal's original
White
thing that
Castle
they
says
had.
that even their
White Castle
frozen
was
ones you
the
buy at the
originator of
store
that.
are good.
Well, I will eat them. I'll tell you that. Whether they're good or not, I'm just a little bit different. I have, all right, we're gonna wrap it up, I think. We're probably close. So, Vivan, who do you think are the 4 greatest American rock bands?
Ooh.
Top 4.
Ooh.
I watched this
No,
one
that's
night.
they're English.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, we're not doing the plane wreck yet.
No, that's tough.
This is the first time we've played it on. And mine change every week, so
Yeah.
I can't fit them all in.
I know, it's.
I'm gonna make you look bad though, once
I'm
you say
gonna have
yours.
to say Iggy and the Stooges.
Okay.
I think
Picky,
it's so right.
picky.
If I can say the Stooges,
Picky.
I would have to say,
that's bona
I'm
fide.
gonna put the Ramones in there.
That's bona fide and legitimate, and it's a recurring.
So they had an argument last week about him not putting them in, and then he had put them in the week before. So
I can't leave Fear off this list.
All right, that one, actually Kevin said that one
yeah.
last week, but Fear, like the greatest.
And then I'm gonna
Rock
have to
band.
say King Crimson.
There you go.
All
I'm
right.
gonna have to round it up.
But they were-
Vivan, I'm disappointed in you. Except for the Ramones. I mean, because I think it's not even necessarily my favorite bands. That's what I'm talking about. Like the greatest American rock bands.
Right.
So right now I'm at number 1, Van Halen.
Oh.
Not Van Hagar. Oh, come on. Do you not know?
I've never.
But is it not iconic to you?
No.
Is that this? I mean, do you not know? Can you not recognize maybe just a bit of a Van Halen song? And have you seen Junior's Grades? And, like, just there's not a little. They're not my favorite fucking band. Fine.
Yeah.
This is why it's never worked with him being
Overrated.
Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor. No, the first one. They're fucking.
You just turned
That
out.
New Jersey Girls.
Just,
You
they're
know.
fucking, not Van Hagar.
No, I'm
I'm talking
talking.
about Van Halen.
I'm talking.
Diver down.
Yeah,
All right, hold on. Well, I heard your.
I would give Eddie Van Halen credit.
His drug counselor came out.
I would give Eddie Van Halen his props for being a fucking amazing guitarist.
Okay.
But
David Lee Roth's not a good frontman.
no, fucking douche. He's
That's what makes a
pretty
good
boy.
frontman.
I like Living Color better than Van Halen.
He does.
Living Color's fucking rock.
I like Living Color
I
way better
I got
than
to
Van Halen.
see them.
Stalwart.
I've seen them
It's not my
twice.
favorite band.
Okay.
My point is, it's not my favorite
On
band.
purpose.
I love them, but
That's one of my own purpose.
I keep coming back to them.
All right.
And then, all right, my second one, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. As greatest, like, I'm talking about greatest,
No, I
like,
understand. I
big,
understand. You can make that
and then
argument.
Leonard Skinner.
I love.
Is everybody a Skinner fan?
I gotta.
Is everybody a Skinner fan?
I love Skinner.
I get the
And
property
then, wait,
of
hold on.
Skinner.
And now I tear my soul apart. Because it's Ramones and ZZ Top. I'm putting ZZ Top in. I'm leaving the Ramones out.
All right.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's hard every week. It's hard. It's hard decision. Sometimes I put the Ramones out. Sometimes ZZ Top. Oh, come on.
Well, there's people that put
Come
Skinner
on.
in their best song
Just
of all time.
got paid today.
Of everything they ever
Got
had.
me a pocket full of change.
I got lucky. I got Boyz II Men and all that
What
extra
are you
shit to run with.
Nobody
Right?
can listen.
I mean, I think Run DMC is a viable.
Well, that's-
fucking.
I don't know if Skinner is better than Run DMC.
Run DMC. I saw Run DMC.
I'm not talking about New Skinner.
I saw Run DMC with the Beastie Boys.
Man.
And that was a fucking great.
Yeah.
I also saw the Sisters of Mercy play with Public Enemy.
Wow.
Ooh.
And then that
What
was
the fuck is that like?
fucking
He's a
big.
Dolomite.
How good was that like?
Well, that was the Roz from
That's something don't nobody got.
exactly Roz from
Raj, who had the Hitler stash.
from
Right.
Sisters of Mercy was friends with Chuck D.
No,
They started-
Raj was Christian Death.
Was also Roz in
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Raj with the Hitler stash was Christian
that
Death.
was Christian Death. Yeah,
There's two Rozes?
yeah. There's more than one Roz in the world.
Well, Colette's been confusing me from
All right.
even after our record
But
marriage.
from Sisters of Mercy and
And
from
Chuck- and-
Well, I
Well,
read the Sister Mercy guy because he's in the OTO.
and they and I was like, what a great fucking show. What a great way to bring together two fan bases that most Sisters of Mercy fans would never go to a Public Enemy show, and most Public Enemy fans
I'm never gonna go to that
Sister
show.
Mercy show.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking great show. It was this horrible white rap band called the Young Black Teenagers.
Don't you say that. Don't you say
I
that.
love them.
And
That's my favorite band I've ever
They're not, but they were the first ones to be like, well, maybe they're talking about something.
And
I want to do it
Well,
too.
I don't. Well, look. First off, I don't ever listen to lyrics.
Well, that's when Susan decided she wanted to go to the barbecue.
Surrender?
No, yes, surrender. Yes, surrender.
I'm following you now.
Yes, surrender. Surrender was like, where do I go to get black dick? She went to the barbecue, just like young black teenagers did.
That makes sense.
It just went
Said
that
those
way.
big titties.
That you even know who young black teenagers is a fucking phenomenon. That shit never happens.
I think you.
We went from Leonard Skinner to
Ice
young
T.
black teenagers.
With that song with the Black Sabbath intro.
oh yeah,
Remember
yeah.
you, like in the Yellow Disaster.
In the
Like you have to listen to this. It was the Black Sabbath intro.
when we had to go see Body Count.
You wanna know mine?
You know,
That was before Body Count though.
nobody can listen to the Ballad of Curtis Lowe and not think that is the fucking greatest fucking song.
You know, here's the thing
Well,
about
I have a
Leonard,
couple songs I like.
here's the thing about Leonard Skinner.
I love Curtis Lowe.
Because he won't shut up. Is the last interview that Ronnie, what's his name?
Van Zandt.
Ronnie Van
Ronnie Van
Zant.
Zant gave. You know what he talked about? He talked about the Sex Pistols.
Really?
Yeah, and he said that's where music needs to go.
And then they drove his plane right into the goddamn Mississippi woods.
Well, that
And Malcolm
happened.
McLaren had him killed.
You-
right?
you-
That's what you have to call yourself the fucking Mississippi Kid.
Well,
when you're from
Well, you can't say that and then quit.
Florida.
You can't say that. And
Now
then be
you
like,
can.
okay, fuck that, I'm out. Bye.
Oh wait, all right. Top 4
Top 4.
greatest American rock bands
Two
according
I've
to
said
Radio K.
Two
Today.
I've said before, but I love them. They got me through high school. Jason and the Scorchers.
Keep saying that.
Mhm.
X was one of those fabulous bands.
X is a
I
great
love
band.
X.
I mean, I'll say one time. X. What's his name? Jason Scorcher. He mixed that Thompson Roulette CD. Like he played with Stevie T, right?
Yeah.
And then he mixed my Thompson Roulette.
Let me think. Other two.
I'll play that for you
I
sometime.
love X.
That's,
Oh,
that's
love
one,
X.
one of my reflections.
X scene is so cool. John Doe.
X from Atlanta.
I know. But
No, she used to-
my friend Marla's got us in to go see.
Wait, isn't that the photographer lady?
Yeah.
She did those
She was
those
friends
portions.
with
of-
X.
Yeah,
She
they were roommates.
introduced Exene and John.
Yeah, they were roommates.
Yeah.
And she took those pictures of me when I was 17 years old, and she like hand painted them like
She did all the hand coloring.
flowers. Like,
Cheap Trick.
it's really bad. Cheap
Mhm.
Trick's bonafide. Wait, so how many you got so far?
Got
3.
3.
Mm.
X, Jason Scorchers, Cheap Trick. What's your next? Fill in the slot.
It's a tough one.
Make the summit happen.
It's a
I
tough one.
want to see it. I want to see a rock and roll.
Man, fuck that. Look, you and you.
Are we asking you a question right now?
Who's your
I said them already.
I already know what yours is.
It's Dokken.
Who's your best hip hop artist? Kevin, you
Wait,
want
he's got one more band. Hold on. Don't mess him up.
NWA.
Billy Squire.
I think I've been NWA.
NWA is your end all be all?
Yeah, for me, I love it.
Okay.
I think
That's not an argument. We don't have to have an argument about that.
As a bona fide fucking goddamn rock band, because that's when that came out.
Yeah.
It was.
No, it feels that way.
Yeah, but it was
Every
as hard
Public
as
Enemy and
fucking-
NWA feel like
And
Yeah.
the hard fucking.
When it
Thrash.
Yeah.
fuck the police.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah,
it was, you know.
well, there are things that everybody feels like the same way. It felt like that to everybody.
Yeah, no, I will give them their props.
But it is, I am writing it to the tune in my head of fucking police.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, well,
It's an issue.
it always feels that way.
Express
All right.
yourself.
All right, now here's what-
Express Yourself is a great fucking song.
Hey, what?
Express Yourself,
Oh.
Ice Cube, Express
Is
Yourself
that a
is a
G.G. Allen
fucking
song?
great
Oh, wait,
song.
it's okay to expose yourself.
oh,
Ivan
yeah.
also told me about that song.
Yeah, it's all right to expose yourself to kids.
Don't sing that everywhere. That's
All right. 4 greatest blues artists.
Oh.
John Lee
fuck.
Hooker.
That's a fucking goddamn
I know, I only got
blues
three.
artist.
I only got
Billy
John Lee
Gibbons.
Hooker.
Go ahead. You're 4 or you're 3.
All right. I guess we'll just do anything Vine wants to do.
I can't give it more. I just can't.
What's your 3?
Well, there's
First.
Blues?
Blue?
No, blues? No, I like Gary Clark.
What do you think?
Yeah, he's one. He's
How
super.
about me? Go ahead.
John Lee
I like
Hooker.
Unmasked.
Jelly Roll Morton.
What about Muddy?
Who would I give the extra spot to? I'll give it to BB King just because you play like a god.
No, BB King. Absolutely gonna be.
I mean, but I don't necessarily consider him blues. He's blues. He's jazz. He's hip hop for me.
Blues.
Yeah.
For me. He's all those things.
Yeah, well,
Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday.
That's a little jazz.
She is blues. No, she is jazz and blues.
Yeah.
But that's not, well, whatever, we're talking about.
All right,
everything.
4 greatest.
Who you got? You already got yours.
My 4 blues.
John Lee Hooker.
John Lee Hooker.
Always in there.
Robert Johnson.
Okay.
Skip James.
Okay.
And
All right.
Clarence J. Mouth Brown.
Ooh, Gator. What do you know about Gator? What you know about Gator? That's fun. That's my grandma shit.
Just saying.
That's dope. That's dope.
Mine would be Billy Gibbons.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You know, there's a
Ooh.
William B.B. King,
Okay.
Albert King,
Uh-huh.
the last one.
Screaming Jay Hawkins.
I would go Robert Johnson before. Oh, fuck.
You already said Robert.
I
You already said Robert.
I did. Oh, he did, but I got mine. His doesn't discount mine. But I was calling back to that. But that's not necessarily, no, wait. Jerry Reed.
He had to rethink that. He had to rethink that.
Amos Moses was a king. He
Yeah,
lived himself in the
son.
swamp. Man, I lived.
Skip
Something
James.
used to hit him on the head with.
Yeah.
Skip James, Hard Time Killing Floor Blues is the greatest blues track.
The Blues Brothers album.
The fact
Greatest
that
soundtrack
we never had
in
this
history.
conversation and everybody said John Lee
Greatest soundtrack
makes me
Natural
feel some
Killers.
kind of way.
Best movie soundtrack, Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Very good.
Blues
Very
Brothers,
good.
Blues Brothers all the way.
Fight
Aretha
Club.
Franklin,
Fight Club.
It's
Aretha,
the best version of
James Brown,
It's the best
John
version of
Lee
Respect
Hooker.
is on that album. Like, it's the of Respect, you know.
Yeah.
That's the on that album. That's
On
my
which one?
on the Blues Brothers. Like
No.
that version. It's the. You know, oh no, you
It
got
was
Think.
freedom. It wasn't
Think.
respect.
Think
It
about
was
what you're
freedom.
trying to do to me.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
freedom. That's not
But it's
respect.
like the best version of it. It's like
Yeah.
snappier.
My-
and
my-
Oh yeah, she
more
was
up.
fucking.
Mine when you talk about that is only Pretty in Pink because you get to watch John Cryer do
Otis Redding.
Otis Reddick.
Hey!
Tenderness.
It's Otis! He
Tenderness.
loves us! Oh.
Tenderness. Tenderness is just a song.
Y'all mind if we dance with y'all?
The Negroes come our dates.
Hey.
What are we doing? Leaving!
Raining in a piece of chip.
We
That's why they don't let y'all.
She was gonna make a pot for me,
Mm-hmm.
or an ashtray for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, she also get some dates for my friends.
Fuck.
I'm not gonna ride around her block anymore.
Gave my love a
I
cherry.
found my
man.
thrill.
I gave my love a cherry. It had no stone. I gave my
I don't want to
love
break
a
anything.
chicken.
Look, don't.
It had
I'm not breaking
no
any guitars.
bone.
Sorry. Just take it as read.
Well, I think that's all we need for tonight.
Show you.
Hey, I like, the guy who goes,
No, we don't know that guy.
in Animal House, he goes, he's the welder on the eat meat machine. That guy is like the fucking insurance commercial guy. Like, we know a thing or two about fucking whatever insurance, because we've seen a thing or two. It's that guy is the, look at him, he's like, the one who doesn't, he doesn't speak in the whole fucking thing. The guy with the statue's like been in college for 15 years or whatever. In Animal House, the one who rides the motorcycle up there. And then, it goes, it's that insurance guy. We know it, look at it, watch it. I was like, I'm almost sure.
All right, it's not actually, Animal House just hit Netflix. I haven't watched it in 20-something years, so I'll have to watch it. I'll have to rewatch it. Death Machine.
Yeah. Eat me. Wow.
Well,
Everyone stay calm.
You can't really watch any of those movies. You can't watch.
They're not legal anymore.
Yeah, everything is super weird to everybody. What you want? You want
Niedermeyer. Look, did we stop?
Dollar on double secret.
No. Bob
I'm going
Pearlhammer?
No, I'm not going through this.
Did we stop that?
No.
No.
The Germans.
We're not gonna stop now. All right, that must be a show. So we're on 2 streaming cameras, both ways. I'm over here and here, and
Absolutely.
The next time I see you.
this is Violet.
Son.
And we're signing off. So everyone was to say, if we could harmonize well, goodbye. Well, goodbye. All right, anyway. We'll end stream. Goodbye. All right, this one. Look at this. Our most successful fucking stream ever, probably. Except there's probably no audio in any of it. Well, wait till you see it. You never know. That was a good one.
I got a pee.
And we still have only got through half of
Of
my notes
course
on
you
Biden. At least we got to the buried alive bit.
Yes.
And now I want to revisit.
And plus, another
And
thing.
then I got another counselor from Ridgeview that will probably come down and talk. Julie Dean. He goes, you should take me out. I used to go on day passes with Biden. They would take me down to Wolf High Points.
Oh no
Out
shit.
of Ridgeview. And we went.
Remember we
I remember
climbed on top of the old trolley barn.
Well, it was that fucking event, that old warehouse that was on Virginia.
Yeah, it was the trolley barn. That used to be where the streetcars went.
Yeah.
Fixed. It was like
It was just
property. Yeah.
And then we
Climbed all the way to the top of it.
We went to Fellini's.
Then we watched Spinal Tap. We watched This Is Spinal Tap at your mom's house.
Dang.
Yeah.
My mom. She's going to lock
We
me up.
watched Spinal Tap at
I
your
love
mom's
your
house.
mom. Your
End
mom was
stream.
fucking cool.
All right. It's still been, that was good. That's